It is Thursday again.
Wrong day.
Welcome back to the 3-Star Chair, where the content is exactly what you expect it to be.
4 stars, even.
And you don't know if it's Thursday or not, because we never have a regular upload schedule.
Well, Cody died.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Damn it, it's too early.
No.
Already?
I mean, to be fair, you should know if it's Thursday or not. It does determine what DM is behind the screen.
Nope.
You don't know that.
No, it really doesn't, because we don't ever...
Here's a bit, I'm about to throw the conspiracy out of it. We record every Friday night, and we just say it's Thursday. Boom.
Yep, absolutely.
I
You don't
thought
know.
we did this on
Conspiracy.
Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
We've been off.
At 2 a.m.
I thought it was Sunday.
What day is
I thought it
this?
was Wednesday.
Not a day that ends in Y.
I thought I
Awkward.
recorded this tomorrow.
Damn, future recordings?
Yep.
I
Alright.
apologize.
He's back!
You had better be sorry.
So,
He thought we were recording it tomorrow too.
You know, Cody, I
know
can
what?
understand why somebody thinks you're from New
I had,
Zealand.
I had someone just come into my room out of nowhere and start speaking.
Wait, you
so.
don't know where? What?
they're in the walls.
They're in the goddamn walls!
That just gave the TikTok sound of, I just murdered all your family in your house. I live alone. Then who was in your house?
There was people
There was people in my house.
Well, not
Well, now there's not. You're welcome. Moving on.
So,
We did things.
This
We
week's
met a...
no.
this week's
As
episode
the official... Okay, continue. I'll let you do your stuff, your spot.
Joke's on you. You thought you got to decide
Guys,
who
we're
did
frolicking in the magical fairy
No.
forest.
This week's episode was brought to you by Oklahoma.
Hey,
I
new
found the
perfect
So,
give a
we're
recap,
going to
dude.
initiate our new player.
Not the state of
No,
Oklahoma.
Give us a
but the
recap.
idea of
He's
Oklahoma.
not important. New dude, give the recap.
I was viciously
Okay,
attacked
you come
and
back here, I'll be
insulted
ready.
by this thing here.
Hey, shut up.
Anyway.
You guys doing the recap. It's his initiation.
Bunch of bullshit happened.
Nice.
A little more detail.
You gotta do more
No,
than
that's
that.
good. That's honestly the best recap ever.
No.
I mean, yeah, it's accurate, but like, which
Details.
bullshit?
Sindri became the object of a impromptu roast session.
That did happen.
Alright.
Bitch, I was
We learned that Scarlet
No,
can't
no.
really hit a shot,
Oh.
Wait, I already do that, but
and
yeah.
then storms off angrily.
I thought Cody left.
I like you.
When Tabitha said
Got
something,
it.
I heard dope. I was like,
Yeah.
We found a body.
Alright.
That's not important.
Which, speaking of that body, I need to apparently make a clarification because I thought that I had, but apparently I did not.
There was more.
Yeah.
Specifically, with that individual body,
It hit the floor.
it was not a normal human size, it was a giant.
Then how the fuck did
Buoyancy. It's easy to move big things in water.
I knew it was giant.
And,
Wrong.
Ferna helped.
It's Scarlet. She kicked a cannon.
Scarlet.
I mean, honestly,
Scarlet's
you're right. I believe
thick.
it.
She's swole.
Good.
I knew it was a giant size. That's
I'm
why.
serious,
That's
we
why
need,
I thought it was actually
new
Isaac's
pictures
character.
of Mommy
Alright.
Scarlet now.
So it is a
Joke's on
giant.
you. It's not mommy.
Dude, Scarlett's a fucking Amazonian.
Literally.
Like, shit, she's like Wonder Woman and Samus put together.
So-
Goddamn.
Our party was
She got
walking
a
off.
pretty high strength.
What's her strength score?
I think it's like it's either 14 or 16.
I don't know.
So,
It's your
like-
stat.
My brother, it is your character sheet.
Nice.
I don't have it open. Give me a second. 14 strength, which is above average considerably, because 10 is average strength.
Mine is 17.
I have above average strength with a smooth 11.
God,
Mine's a
you are
13.
Alora is stronger than my character is. You are
Damn.
physically superior.
I'm gonna carry this whole
Wow.
fucking team with you now. Yeah, hopefully yours is
I got a
is
16.
okay.
Yeah, mine's 17.
Okay, so it's me and Tab.
That's nice.
I was like, I got a 20.
It's okay. I'll carry the Riz. I got a 20 there.
I don't have a 20. I don't even think I have a singular 20.
I didn't when we started, but my ability score increased when I increased it.
So, our party had just started walking into the woods where Rain was in a tree. Scarlet was hunting. And everyone else was just following behind.
Yep.
Behind
Are we
Big
going
rock man.
Ragnarok.
Yes. going
Right.
to Waffle Man's house. It's a Waffle House.
So, what would you like to do?
I had actually,
Just word association of
Right.
sorry just happened.
I had
That's
been
a
following through the trees actually.
Oh,
And
by
then
the
you
way,
stop and
apparently,
look
due
at
to work, I decided to roleplay so well as to be as sore as Raksha would be.
Good shit.
Good.
We like the commitment.
Commit to the bit.
I didn't actually stop. He said I stumbled, but I did keep
Oh,
going.
There are approximately
I
over
didn't
10
actually get out
bruises
the
per
trees. He
knee.
said you kind of stumbled at one point.
Yeah, but at the end
Approximately.
of the session, you said I just got
Approximately. I haven't counted that since work today.
You can go back, you can go to the
There's a large quantity of bruises. Are you okay?
Yeah, it happens.
Alright.
Alright,
So we're taking a potential.
you're following a random stranger into the woods that you just met.
And is dragging the body back.
You're
Yeah,
walking.
randomly got in a vehicle and drove to Pennsylvania.
Scarlet is somewhere in the wood, vibing, enjoying the nature.
You're walking through the woods. There's no one around you, and your phone
Alright.
is dead.
Nope.
So, as y'all continue walking, it takes about a good 30 to 45 minutes, and then eventually y'all
Why do
come
you
to a
live so
clearing
far away?
that opens up into a house. Now, it was originally described as a hut to y'all.
Wait a minute. Does the clearing open as a door into the house, or is there a house in the clearing?
There's a house in the clearing.
Because you just said the clearing opens up into a house. And I was,
You know, I think most people would have understood the meaning.
I understood exactly what he was saying.
I think my brain auto-corrected it.
So did everybody.
Like, I knew what he meant, and I just went with it.
We were believing in his interior design.
Yeah, you know how if you just like switch like two words?
You know, that wouldn't be a
without
bad
making it, that's what you
design.
didn't
That'd
do.
be pretty
You saw
cool.
the mistake.
Like a
You're
You're
forest
that doesn't
clearing
make sense.
that is like part of the house.
So this looks like
Like the front porch.
I'll break ties.
Oh no, guys!
My
Floating chest!
So wait, would the clearing be the inside of the house?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're sorry.
Alright.
wow, there's
Suddenly from
nothing
above.
here.
Not my hut.
Wow, this house has nothing in it.
Suddenly his hut crash lands on top of our heads.
Not
Teabag
my
us.
Baba Yaga hut.
Beautiful skylight, excellent ventilation, panoramic view.
So,
So open.
y'all were originally told that this is a hut. Whenever you get to it, it does not look the size of a hut.
It's huge.
It looks like a 2 or a 3-story house.
'Tis hut for giant man.
Fucking build this? I'm sorry. When did we acquire
Sorry.
Bob the Builder?
As standing in the tree, I'm like, where's the hut?
It is right in front of you.
What architectural style is this house?
I still don't see a hut.
You know what vibes this is giving off? I see my ship right there. I can't spot it. Must be a tiny thing hidden behind the pearl.
My God.
Raksha, as you feel a little bit of joy into your heart, you notice that the doorway is big enough to accompany you
There you go.
without dipping down.
Oh my God.
Well, I figured if the man lived here, he wouldn't build a door smaller than he needed.
No.
That'd be a bit weird.
No. He is a tall man that thinks he's the height of a normal person. He's like, I'm not big. Just to go through the door.
I have no idea what you mean. Just walks through the floor. His
No
face is
clue.
just smashing planks as he walks.
Just say his house is actually magic that when he walks to it, the door just lifts up so he walks through it. So he's like, it's normal height. We just watch the house like changes to his shape. Like the fucking walls in your weird ass maze.
Interesting.
So,
Fucking walls.
A hut. It looks lovely.
Still don't see a hut.
y'all are very small compared to this doorway.
It's cool.
Like,
No.
the doorway itself is like,
Wait. Can she reach the door handle?
it's about 4 times your height.
Can she reach the door handle?
There's not really a door handle on it.
Something, yeah.
8'6".
8'6". So like,
I'm 5'2".
wouldn't be as big as you like.
I think I was.
It's
go
still
put
Be
the
able to
body.
reach the
I think
door.
I was.
For now.
I think I was 6'3".
It's about 4 times Alara's height.
How
Can
is
she reach
It's like 5 feet, so it's like 20 feet tall.
The top of it.
the house?
Not
Not
the
the
house,
door.
the
Okay,
door.
I was
Oh, the
talking
door?
about the door.
Wait.
Yeah, that was like, how does he?
What?
He's only 8 feet.
The door? It's like 20 foot tall?
Yeah.
So the middle of it
Normal.
would.
So once again, can she reach the handle?
There is not a handle.
How do we get the door?
It's just got like vines and shit in front of it. You just kind of push it to the side and go in.
Have you
Okay,
never
so
seen a
it's like-
lead curtain?
No, but I'm starting to wonder when
Lock
Hansel.
in it.
No, but I'm starting to wonder when Hansel and Gretel are going to show up.
It's all made of candy.
I go put deposit the body in the shed. for
It's gonna
now.
take a little bit. It's gonna take some time.
Why did you,
Yeah.
you just
Like a
complained
couple
about
hours.
us
If
moving
you're,
the body,
are you
but like,
digging it?
No, I'm just setting it down in the shed for now.
We're in a
Oh, okay. Yeah,
How big
it's
is the
still gonna take you a
shed?
second.
we're in a strange
that's-
home in a
that's
strange
Barely smaller
land.
than the house.
The shed is smaller than
I
the
wanna,
house.
like-
It's like the 2-story house.
I wanna like look inside. Like, do it just like move and then look in?
Yeah, if you want to, roll a perception check.
What the fuck is in this thing?
I'm
I
still
don't
in
see
the room.
shit. I'm trying to figure out how to move this thing. I'm like, why is there not a door?
What's your total?
Perception, your thing.
It is.
So you should have a good attitude. Don't say you're not seeing shit until after you actually.
Oh wait, hang on.
That was
That was perfect landing, by the by.
dragon stuff.
13.
13. Alright, so
Above average roll. I'm not seeing shit.
what
I
you
only
see
rolled a 5.
is you open the curtain / push it aside, walk through it, and inside you see lots of furniture. And interesting enough, there is varying sizes. Like each set of furniture has a duplicate that is smaller. Like there's one that's really big, and then one that is smaller. One looks like it'd accompany about like a 10-foot tall person. The other one looks like it'd accompany about a 15 to 20-foot tall person.
Okay, so not smaller, but
That's why
small.
it's so good. That's big. I was like, there's no way. Why do you need it to be that big?
Because he's a baby.
Other?
Because he is a baby. Holy shit.
Holy shit,
19, I'm an adult.
He's a
He's a
baby!
I'm not the youngest anymore.
Honey, you're the youngest one here.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna be able to afford to feed him.
Oh, don't give me that look.
I don't think we
I love
can.
how you
Don't you
just
want to know what
apparently
that feels
assumed he was
appropriate?
coming with us.
I'm sure you will.
I think he wants to try to arm wrestle him, to be honest.
Absolutely not. That's why my mind agree.
Look at that man. Why I think that we're just huddled in this little like thing.
I'm still on the broom, fucker.
I know, but we're just like huddled together, and this man's just standing there. We're not talking quietly, and he's just like,
You also see that there are a few different rooms. You see that there is some rooms off to the side.
If I go up, how far up is the ceiling?
20 foot tall, probably.
If you go to the top of the ceiling, you'd be
Yeah.
about 30 feet
They're
off the
vaulted
ground.
ceilings.
Hi, I'm not an architect. I don't know what you just said to me.
Well, you see how the ceiling sort of rounds out to a point.
Oh,
Rounds out to.
It's
It's
about
a cone.
30 to 40 feet.
You know, round and
at the-
point
at the
usually
center.
don't go in the same sentence together for me.
Do you know like the Arabian Nights?
oh my God, that was no. Stop speaking. You're out of descriptors today.
What?
Aladdin.
It wasn't?
The little tips on
An
the palace.
Arab palace?
Yeah, that.
No,
one.
Arabian Nights.
The
I
Arabian
couldn't
Nights.
remember what
No,
Arab
no,
was.
Arabian
Arab
Nights.
wasn't a word for me for a second. Arabian Nights is all I can remember from the song.
Oh my God. We're just gonna move past that.
It is Arabian Nights, dadgummit.
Sidetracked already.
What architecture style is this? Arabian Nights.
This is like a paint color.
Alright, So that's what
That's
you
the
see.
name of this.
It's about
that's
30 to
the
40
name
feet
of
off the ground
this,
whenever you're at the center point.
Episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to the center point and be like, "Whoa, this is so tall." Hi.
You look down. You're pretty far up.
You having fun up there?
If you fall, it would hurt.
Okay.
This is very tall.
I've already interacted. Father.
It's for big
Where is
boys.
he?
Uh,
Did he build this?
well, you remember that body I just put in the shed?
Did you kill your father?
No, I did not kill him.
That was your father?
Well, that
Yes.
explains why it was
Yes,
so
it
big.
was.
And you just didn't mention that for the 30 minutes that we were walking here.
You were
Okay.
dragging his body?
Eh?
Then you drug his body to a river?
Cherish this moment
You know, maybe
because
it
it is
was
the only
actually
time
like
it's ever going to
a-
happen.
That
I
may,
apologize for my smartassery.
that may have been like an actual
only for the past half
burial
hour.
way, like an actual like ritual.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he was in the ground.
Okay.
I buried him in dirt.
And then he came out of the dirt, and that's why
Something brought him out of the dirt and took his arm and head.
That's a very weird combination.
You're telling me?
And I assume you haven't found those pieces yet?
I mean,
I think they were eaten.
potentially.
potentially yes. But I do not know.
Did whatever dig it out leave any kind of tracks?
Did it get cut off or torn off?
Is that what you needed help
I
with?
mean, you lay back
No,
to
I
ocean.
think this is a lovely time to...
Would
I'm
would
gonna
anybody
fly
like to make
around.
a perception check
I
or an
can-
investigation check?
Sure,
make
I'd like to
the-
perceive.
Just do it.
I'm just gonna... She's gonna, like, immediately go down onto the ground and, like, get off the broom and just...
This time, Sentry sees nothing.
Get it go.
It was a 5.
a
I
total.
Do we have to go back outside to make them, or are we making them inside?
A little bit of both. It's kind of
Okay.
just looking at both areas.
Awkward.
Awkward.
Guys,
Yeah.
Luna crawled into a bag I got from an aquarium. Like one of those you get at the gift shop. And then she tried to crawl out and she crawled into the handle. And she got stuck.
Alright, what was your
And
total,
she
Ray?
couldn't get out because she
28.
was still in the
Alright.
bag.
13.
Alright, you don't really notice too much, unfortunately. With your 28, you notice that in the distance, you can see some freshly broken branches and like a very
Of course,
obvious drag mark through the ground, just off in the distance. Looks like it happened maybe less than 24 hours ago.
Just kind of outside looking around. I'm like, found it.
What
Well,
did you-
found where it went.
What did you find?
It went over there.
Okay. Well, I guess.
She points to the area that you've already noticed as the
I've
tracks going through towards
followed
the ocean.
that already. It leads back to the ocean.
The ocean?
So where you found us?
Yeah.
Damn, the trail's going cold.
I mean,
Was there tracks? Like
I
any?
mean, you saw what I saw.
It's just that those the broken branches over there.
Yeah, and the drag marks.
Could be something that flies.
or
But why
someone on
would
a
it drag a
boat.
body on the ground?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking out loud. Truly.
You don't see where it came from. You don't see where it's going. You just see that, like in the distance, like off through the clearing, you can see where it just kind of like drug through. You don't see where it started from. You're not seeing the actual burial site from your angle, by the way.
I mean, were the limbs torn off or cut off?
Which said the
They
tail
look
where they,
snapped.
Would you like
like,
to
chewed
investigate?
off, didn't they? That's something.
Saber Scarlet will start moving towards the house because she has good smelling inside of this form with a lot of food.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not food.
What?
Anything's edible. Oh, hey,
I
Tabitha.
said she has a lot of food. She's been hunting.
Rain got panicky that you were going to hunt food inside the house.
She has like a giant mouthful and also like a couple other
I'm not read my code.
I'm over there.
Tabitha, question.
Investigation it is.
Could you angle your camera down just a little bit? Because your face is going to get completely cut off in editing.
Alright, I was leaning back. She had gunk in her eyes.
What'd you say?
17,
Good job.
18, 19, 20,
There you go.
21, 22, 23, 24.
Alright.
You're almost
Best you
2
tell,
and I
it
still
looks
have
like they
to
were
mother you.
snapped off.
I want
Not
to
cut
try.
clean. It's very jagged edges and stuff like that.
I go make coffee.
Alright.
Oh, I think you're going
Scarlet will drag all the bodies into the house.
All of a sudden, there is... What form are you in again?
Saber.
Sabretooth.
There's a saber tooth dragging like a bunch of like deer, birds, some rabbits, a few foxes, just into the house, freshly killed.
What are you doing? Shoot.
No.
Cease this. Wait. No, get out.
We've had this conversation already. Go.
Roll an animal handling check.
I go over here just thinking that it's just a random saber. Go.
Why are you bringing all these dead things inside? No, you can't stay for the night.
Bad kitty.
19.
You are slightly compelled to leave. You don't know why, but
Too
just
bad I'm not an actual animal. I have wisdom. I have the intellect of a person.
you can choose to stay, but for like a little bit, you're like, part of me thinks I should leave, but like.
We had this conversation last week. No. Nope.
Just open the mouth and drop everything onto the ground.
Yeah.
So much blood
Pick
everywhere.
one of the deers, pull it over the corner, and start tearing into it.
Dad,
Just has no-
that's
Metal.
one of our companions.
I mean, do we recognize her as Scarlet?
You've seen her in
transformed
Sabertooth
in-
before. You've seen her in the
in front
Sabertooth
of
form
us.
before.
Every single one of her forms are like bright red, scarlet, like hair, like the color of her hair.
I wrote
Just
this
everywhere.
You should not say that.
That's metal.
Oh.
No.
That's the one that ran off.
You know, the one that tried to shoot.
She's a
Yeah.
complex.
Oh, the one that needs counseling.
She's a complex and multifaceted
This is how
character
she
who has many
retaliates because
talents.
she didn't get to shoot him. Like getting
There's
blood
quite a
and
few
carcass.
pieces of meat in front of y'all that y'all
All
could, if
over.
you wish, butcher and get a good meal out of.
I ain't eating that shit raw.
All right, roll me.
Where you should
survival
totally ask her
check.
before you touch that.
No, I'll butcher them for her.
At least drag it to the kitchen.
Okay, I'll drag them to the kitchen and start butchering them for
I'm
her.
not talking to you. I'm talking to the damn cat.
No, I start dragging some
Growl out
and
and
butchering
keep
them.
eating.
Just gonna use her kitchen.
Angered it.
Okay. We're doing that. Alright, cool.
It has not had a good day. It had its sight taken like
25.
earlier.
She's a little grumpy.
25.
She's fine.
All right, you are able. You know what? You have lots
She's in
of
a bad
skill
mood. Jose made her
throughout
angry.
throughout history of getting your own food and stuff. You're very adept at scanning and preparing wild game.
Have you
So
ever had to
just
blow
in no
off
time at
steam?
all, you have nice cuts of meat, fresh and ready to go.
Just gonna, after I got it, I'm gonna step out and be like, Scarlett, were you wanting to cook this, or were you just wanting the
Eat
meat?
it all.
I think she wanted a bathe.
Just a saber shrug. It's
I
like,
think she wanted. Oh, go ahead.
nod
There's a
once
little,
for
like,
cook
little
later, nod
Yeah.
twice for do now. I don't know. Like,
Sorry, what was the first one?
I
You
said
for-
nod once for cook for later, nod twice for now.
So
Okay.
I don't think it's so much about eating meat as it is bathing in the viscera of things that she's killed by herself. So
She likes hearts.
Rain,
she likes a lot more than
with
hearts.
your survival check and your history, you know how to effectively use every part of this animal.
Good job.
So you can make a haggis if you wanted to. You can pound up
Haggis.
the entrails into meat. Just do whatever you want with it, but you're able to effectively use.
If
all
you make a
parts.
haggis out of the meat that I found, I will kill you.
Make a haggis.
I want my haggis.
This is fresh meat to be enjoyed.
Just cook.
This is before time, motherfucker.
Alright.
At least
So,
on the carpet.
Rain
when
is
you're
cooking
doing
food
it.
if anyone would like to help him or to do anything else while this is happening.
Ah, he's gonna be a great. Never mind.
Why is Hagrid?
There's
What?
meat, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
I'm gonna, as I'm like
There's,
cooking
like, a
meat,
full
I'm gonna
deer.
turn and look at it. I'm gonna turn and look at
and
Laura
like
and be like,
3 rabbits and 2
"Do
foxes.
you want to make some sides, so you don't actually have to deal with making meat?"
Why is haggis considered a pudding?
Because that's how it's made. It's like a pudding.
I'm gonna all of a sudden.
It's in a sheep's bladder.
There's, yeah.
Even
I
don't.
am going to go to the kitchen
I'm about to say for this
and find
conversation.
a plate.
I'm gonna all of a sudden pull out
You
like.
look for plates. You find 2 things. One, tables stored in cabinets that are really big and you can't really open them. And you find other plates that are about like this big.
I'm gonna pull out some mushrooms and some
Okay.
party roots and
We
stuff
really
for
just
you.
said we're just.
I guess I'll use a big plate.
I mean,
So you're using are you using the table or are you using the plate?
I said plate.
Okay.
It's what looks.
I'm gonna go
They're just
to.
coming into your home and just making themselves at home. Ransacking your pantry.
I'm sorry.
Like, no,
I'm using my own pot
Sentry-
seasoning.
Sentry
thank
has
you.
not done anything.
Leaving
She
blood
has
stains
her
on the
Managed to
floor.
cook her own food.
I'm so sorry.
No, I
Scarlet brought her own food. She's not
gonna
really.
shear off some of the meat,
I'm using my own pots and seasonings, thank you. I'm just
and
using
then I
his
go
water.
sit somewhere and
So,
eat.
Okay.
Excuse me, my good sir. May I
Are
please
you
enter
eating
your
raw
lovely
meat or are you cooking it?
what?
I'm an owl. I can eat raw meat.
Scarlet,
Can
I
I
just want to know
not?
what you're doing. If you're eating
Never
raw or
mind
not.
the deer. She's eating a thrown at you.
Can I come in here and make myself? Can I come in here and just like sit somewhere? Because I didn't want to just go up and start cooking shit
Sure,
without
why
asking.
not?
Because it's not polite.
Wow, Sindri being polite.
I'm sorry. I can make fun of somebody all day, but I'm not gonna walk into their house and start eating their shit.
I walked in someone's house, killed them, and then ate their shit, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
that's you. I have standards.
Scarlet, who did you throw the deer at?
Burp.
Raksha, a deer comes hurtling at you. Make a dexterity
No,
saving
deer
throw.
leg. Deer
deer
leg.
leg, not the
Deer
whole
leg. Make a dexterity saving throw.
A deer.
All I heard was I throw the deer at her.
Deer leg.
I'm just standing there kind of horrified, and then I just put my hands in
I was just
my
gonna
head, my
eat
hands,
some of
and
the
I'm just like, oh my god.
There's a full deer leg for you. Enjoy it.
Raksha sits down, starts eating deer leg. Whew.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not like I'm like hurling it at her. It's just like a gentle toss.
What's your
It's a
dexterity
deer
saving?
leg.
I'm not trying to do damage to
I
it.
still. My goodness.
My dude, you are tossing a haunch at someone.
A leg.
You can't lightly toss a haunch.
I can
24.
Not hard.
You do not get smacked in the face with freshly
I
killed
would
deer
like to
leg.
catch it.
You catch the deer leg.
Raksha walking by just.
Catch that
Raksha
stick.
sat down at this point
Raksha just
in a
goes,
corner.
I'm not making a mess. I'm making sure not to get blood on the floor.
Yeah, there's
okay?
blood coming out of this leg. It has
Yeah,
not been
wait.
exsanguinated.
There's no way. It's been bled up by now. Scarlet's a clean hunter.
She's like, no, this should be gone.
Been
There's still
drugged for
some-
30 to 45 minutes.
No, that's how long y'all walked. Somebody just popped into your screen and left, Cody.
No, I know that was my brother.
Okay, just random. You.
She's like, busy.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Come here, buddy.
Alright, there's still blood coming out of it at points whenever you bite into it, but. Okay, so it's not making a giant mess. Got it.
Disgusting.
I'm making a nice stew. There's like some good food going on in this
Let's put them
kitchen.
with haggis.
Denver,
No, you
I
I activate the plate mail
Oh,
and just have him start cleaning.
I tried.
Awesome. So all of a sudden, y'all are doing all this.
like I'm just sitting
Your
here.
new
I'm like,
individual
I'm
are just
sorry.
like over here, just.
I am so
Oh my
sorry. for them.
goodness.
They're
And then all of a sudden, his plate mail starts to glow, and then another individual
oh
just
great.
appears
Now he's
next
gonna
to
kill
him.
us.
And then they just start.
You done it now, guys.
Whenever it appears, it
Or the next
it
body
looks like a
contracts.
knight, except for one thing. It has a weird apron maid outfit on and just goes around and starts cleaning things up.
He's trying to clean up so he can hide our bodies. You guys are so rude.
Like, you do realize I'm a mercenary. You think we have, like, normal manners?
I'm an assassin. You think I have manners?
You realize what all of our backgrounds are, right?
The three people who have the worst backgrounds, and you're sitting here being like, they're horrible.
But they are. 'Cause
You
you
should
guys
have had
respected
manners.
everybody
You were
else.
raised that way.
I said, fuck the lie down manners. What are you talking? I used the name because I get to throw it around.
If anyone
I
should
found
have
the
manners,
entire
it would
pot
be
of
me.
coffee.
Alright.
Drinks, be
Make a constitution saving throw.
You're gonna have to poop.
A potion of greater shit your whole ass.
14.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh shit, you're gonna shit
What kind of
the
coffee do you make? Wait a minute.
Is the coffee mud?
He filters his coffee with Red Bull.
Alright, so everyone is effectively eating. Are you cooking anything as well, or are you just...
I'm trying not to hurl.
Alright, got it.
I am absent-mindedly, like, nibbling on hardtack.
Alright. So,
Well, there are vegetables.
After I get a nice hearty stew made, I go take a nice giant ass bowl of it over to Scarlet and set it in front of her. I go take some over to Raksha.
Oh my god. These people who are just eating raw meat. You're like, here, have stew to wash it down.
It's like water, but
Alright.
flavored.
So,
May I have some stew?
Hi.
Thank you.
first and foremost, this
No,
place
and walks
does
away.
not have indoor plumbing at all. So all this came from a pump outside.
What did you say, Raksha?
What?
What did you say? You said no, walks away?
I said it would be funny if, like, when Cinder was like, can I have some stew? Brain was just like,
No.
no.
I mean, that's what I was expecting.
So,
Just because she asked, just no.
That's what I was expecting.
alright.
I mean, he didn't get you
in
a
about
bowl.
an hour, y'all get y'all stew.
He just said yes.
Can I assume that I have, like, a little nest kit or something?
Yeah,
Everyone has
everything.
stew.
Everybody's backpack.
Yeah, just...
You didn't have to make sounds.
You can make sounds. I like you making sounds. Slurp your stew.
I don't want to hear it. That's why I said you didn't have to make
I-
a sound.
Leave him alone. He wants to roleplay.
I don't
I'm
want to
so
hear
sorry.
the sound.
Then plug your ears.
Scarlet's still inside the
Not
servitude
the
form.
most
She can be in
mannered
there a while.
Dead.
Yep.
We're done with you.
creatures.
You don't say.
Anyway, what?
It's a work in progress.
So, y'all have found this stranger, followed him into the woods for 30 minutes while he dragged a dead body behind him.
Father, that we later found out
Then
was his
you
father.
burst into his house, cooked, made yourself at home, started
Blood
eating.
everywhere.
What would you like to do now?
I literally have.
As there is a knight
Literally,
in a maid outfit cleaning up
least-
behind y'all.
So I
The
wouldn't ask
this is
him
the
to
least,
do-
like, weird thing we've done in the last month.
It is.
Does Maid Cafe over here have a name?
What is
What's a maid cafe?
that?
The fuck are you talking about?
That's not what I do for work, Sindri.
Yeah.
Wait, you know what a maid cafe is?
You make a killing doing it, is all I'm saying.
The Fantasy Maid Cafe.
Fantasy
They do
Maid
exist.
Cafe.
That's not what I do, but okay.
But for real though, is this like a friend of yours? Is this like magic stuff? Or like what's it do?
Sure.
Okay,
Ah!
sure. That's perfect answer. Why would I ever... Great.
Alright.
What time is it?
It would be around 12.
I love how we got 12. Not 12 a.m., 12 p.m., 12.
Noon.
The sun is up. Determine what you will from that.
Nice.
The sun appears to be at its zenith.
So, what would we like to do now that we're fed and thoroughly intruded?
don't think I thoroughly intruded yet. I haven't gone through his underwear drawer. That means you're thoroughly intruded in some place.
Okay, Megan, if somebody came in our apartment and started cooking, if somebody came in our apartment and even if they were like, no, it's cool, I brought my own stuff, and started cooking dinner
no,
on
I
our
haven't went through your
stove,
underwear drawer yet. You're fine.
it's like, yeah, no, don't worry, I haven't gone through your underwear, you're fine. Like, this is cool.
It's so special. You guys ain't crayons as kids.
This is rain logic, remember?
Brian's sitting here thinking, don't worry, my last name is Lyodon. That means something. I can use it as an excuse.
I'm not thinking that right now. Rain's really just being like, I don't fucking care.
The fucking dirt peasant has, never mind, I can't.
Some of us have manners, I think.
Do we?
Yeah, and it's not the ones you
are
think
the
of.
only one who has shown any form of manners.
I mean, he has.
I
He
tried.
like points to like Garrus, and he's like not bad.
I
Most of the
asked
time.
before I
He has not moved from the same fucking spot.
I don't know what to do in here because.
There's a
And you just point to all the chaos
Does
that's
asking
happening.
if I can be in his home and just find a place to sit not polite?
It was now. You
Like,
weren't,
it's a peace offering. I was being a bitch earlier, and I see that you're having a bit of a rough day.
See, you do like I do. You be polite earlier, so you can be unpolite. And then you be polite again.
Unpolite's just called rude.
So anyway, how's your day going? Also, we didn't explain what the night thingy was. I mean, I guess you don't have to.
It's the night.
So, what do
Where
you
did
need
you
help
just,
with?
like, do-
Let's steer this conversation away from
Yeah, sure.
all of this.
You said-
What do you need help with? That was why we showed up, and
Yeah, that's why we followed you.
it wasn't to raid your kitchen apparently, but they took it as that.
Apparently.
I mean, they brought their own ingredients.
Should probably put locks on the doors.
I don't ever plan to come back to your hut, I mean house.
Then
Probably.
you can get the fuck out.
This is fine.
This place is 3 stories tall. It's not a hut anymore.
It's a hut. He said it was a hut.
Probably a hut for him. I mean, he's not short.
I mean, it's a lovely home. Calling it a hut is a bit of a disservice at this point.
It's only got like 3 rooms that you've seen.
I've seen huts. This is...
I thought you've seen sewers.
And rats.
In the sewers.
The saber chuckled. The saber chuckled.
One day I'm going to toss your body in a sewer. And then we'll see who's laughing.
You'd probably be laughing and crying at the same time because you'd probably be on the brink of insanity.
Oh yeah, no, that is definitely what happened.
So the thing, because we got distracted again, that you needed help with?
I'm...
Yeah. Give me a minute, I'll be back. I go and retrieve the ledger.
Well,
This is where we're gonna die. He's going off to get something to murder us
I
with.
go retrieve the ledger.
Well,
Bring it.
I have a broom.
It's okay. We're gonna die.
I can be all...
takes about like 2 or 3 minutes.
I can be all...
She's
sneaky.
gone for a while.
This is the most panic-ridden
Like
I've ever been.
Like, I stayed near Garrus this whole time. And
Like, I
was
don't really want to
got-
hurt the
we
guy,
know
so I'm
where
fine
I
with
get
just,
soup.
like, sneaking away.
I mean, if Ferna wanted soup, there was probably enough soup. Ferna could have had soup.
Yeah.
Zoop.
Ferna will eat the soup if you ask him to eat the soup.
I would have asked him if he wanted to.
I do not need any.
Did we offer
That's not what I
our
asked. I
friend
asked if
any
you wanted
any
it.
soup?
Do you want me to
Do you
eat?
want soup?
I want you to be happy.
No.
Do you wish for me to
You're
eat?
not eating either.
I guess. I never really see you eat much.
He starts eating the soup.
Do you give Ghost any? Since we always forget to ever ask about Ghost.
I frequently feed Ghost scraps off
Ghost
of
does
my...
not eat soup.
like plate, and I normally feed him like berries.
Yeah, the most Ghost has eaten is that one time that I took him out, and that's why I'm not allowed to take him out anymore.
Listen, Ghost ate a
I would've
whole ass hog, so this is why I said.
I would have kind of like
It's
crept
like
over
color
towards
fast.
Scarlet and been like, could I have a little piece for Ghost?
She'll like, there's like a little, mostly bones left, but she'll take like another piece and rip it off for it.
Thank you.
And then she'll transform back and go, you haven't eaten anything, have you?
I'm good. I'm not too terribly hungry. I had a big breakfast.
You're picking up the meat, correct?
Not having a fun time.
Well, it Constitution saving throw.
Do you want help?
Natural 20. 24.
You can feel your stomach churning, but you're able to just keep carrying the meat.
Wait.
Scarlet will cast Good Berry and throw one towards Alara.
Thanks.
You have a berry.
I'm just gonna start snacking
You are
on it.
full.
And I'm gonna
You
give
had a
this to
great
Ghost.
breakfast.
You give Ghost the piece of meat. Ghost looks at it for a second, looks up at you, and then just very like,
Yeah, I know. You'll probably need to be brushed later.
just kind of looking
And the
at
bath.
you and very meticulously, slowly eating it to like only get it like on the teeth and like the very front.
I'll clean your mess later. It's fine.
Alright.
I know it won't
So,
sting.
you come back with your leisure.
This. And I lay it down on the table. Whenever you come into service of a god, there is a particular item made that can be used by you and only you. I was not properly prepared to go and get it. So my father left to go and get it. When he didn't return, I went out looking for him in the tundra and found him there dead with this note. And you have not yet told me what the note says.
Oh no, the DM wasn't prepared yet.
Can you get in service
I'm playing
of a
it.
god? You
Yes,
follow gods?
yes.
Which one?
Elda.
How do you spell that?
ELDATH. A goddess of peace.
I'm sure I've written it down in here. Where is it?
What do you mean by service of a god?
I am one of her clerics. The same way a paladin upholds their oath for their god. And in a further stretch, the way some warlocks uphold their pacts. I am in service.
A willing service?
Yes, entirely willing.
Ah, interesting.
What's that like?
Why is that interesting?
No reason.
Insight.
Inside.
Roll a persuasion and or a deception, depending on what you want to do, and roll an insight check.
Both are the same.
Well, it depends on what you're actually doing. Are you doing
I
persuasion?
said,
or
and
are
I
you doing
quote,
deception?
no reason. So I'm probably trying to deceive.
I'm trying to let you have an air of mystery, but if you don't want it, it's fine.
I'm pretty
Air of mystery is she's a liar. She's trying to lie.
Dirty 20.
Should probably maybe believe it, but maybe not.
Oh my god, I can't count, apparently.
What you kidding? Damn.
You know.
Shit, what'd you get?
A 15? I rolled a 5.
That's okay.
Would you like to be truthful
You
now?
can't have 5 I love you, but it's just...
I am struggling here. Leave me be.
You're good, I'm sorry.
Broken up into 2 different dice rolls, asshole, so I didn't realize it was that number and I kept getting sidetracked.
It's okay.
That is a very personal story that is not necessary to share at this present moment.
Very well. I'll revisit it later.
There's more than one person among you who deals with gods.
So, would you like potential help in retrieving said
Item?
Or we get to retrieval quests?
Fetch quest!
Nice!
Do you know what you're looking for, or are you just supposed to know when you find it?
From my understanding, I will know when I find it.
One of those.
It is more or less described as an item. It is different for every person. Sort of like how your hair is one color, and his hair is another color.
My hair's... Never mind.
So, who here can read giant?
No. Alright, pause while we get our dictionary.
I mean,
I know one person can.
Pause for our Rosetta Stone, please.
But,
Thank you.
Other than that,
No, I didn't choose that one. I forgot. It's not the one I chose.
Can I read primordial?
Yeah, I can read primordial.
Can I read pieces then, potentially?
all right. So, Scarlet, Rocksha, I'm assuming neither one of you can read giant.
No.
All right. So you can read this. So you can read this letter.
I have
no one else
language.
So we're like,
So you all look at it and you're like, that is gibberish.
So, funny story, I can't read that. What is that in?
It is in giant.
Yeah, so, I don't know if you noticed this, but I don't meet the height requirements for that.
It is okay.
Can you potentially read it and I'll write it down?
You do notice one thing interesting about it. The very last letter of the last word seems to like the pin just off to the side of like the
Like the castle.
yeah, like that, and it just kind of fades off away from it, just slowly out. Something happened at the very end of the letter that stopped someone from being able to either finish it or just, doesn't look like it was the nicest thing. All right. So, I don't know where the letter went, so you're getting this for now.
wow.
Pass this down to him. This is what it says.
Dear Lord.
We will find the letter.
Is it in your binder?
I looked. I don't see it.
Did it fall out of your binder in the
Did it?
Probably. Yes.
How long were we staying on this island again? Jose's day.
You never asked him.
Yeah, didn't we,
read that.
go off
I
on a
forgot I
huff
gave you
and,
his-
we'll get our own ship with blackjack and hookers.
I was just curious.
Yeah, y'all never asked Jose how long he was staying.
I thought we weren't planning on going back with Jose.
No, we
You
can't.
do know that he
worry,
set
I'm
up a
just
base
curious.
camp on the beach right next to where y'all landed.
We sort of know what he wanted to look here a little bit. As they told, right?
I think you should have said this too.
May I read now?
Sorry.
I know you have never known true peace, and I'm sorry I was not one to see you fully achieve it. Please continue to move, and don't forget to find peace in your...
You have a message. Since the DM didn't have his phone.
I didn't feel even more than a slight amount of guilt for being a bitch today.
Hey, what's your passive perception?
He might be
15.
Alright,
horrible.
moving on.
You're a cleric with a passive precision of 15. What's wrong? What'd you do?
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
At least I can hit my shots.
Oh!
Alright, so, y'all get the message read to
Friendly fire in
you.
the future.
The message is read to y'all.
Fuck off.
So is it in your father's handwriting or someone else's?
It is my father's handwriting.
So you found this on his body?
In his hand.
Yeah.
So it's
Sort
his
of
father's
glitching it,
possibly dying words.
most likely.
Alrighty then. So, do you want us to help you find this artifact? Piece? I don't know.
Is it in
Item?
the tundra that Jose wants to figure out about tundra?
I mean, have you seen any other tundra around here?
I don't know.
How do you know
I
it's there?
just got here.
We sort of go there. My father was a frost giant. So,
Wait a second.
cold is good.
No, like, how do you know the item is there, though?
He's not pissing.
Did someone name Scout?
I mean, we searched the jungle. We couldn't find it here.
So your next answer is the tundra.
Well, it's the next closest.
Nice.
Does it have to be close?
I mean, it was the next closest spot to search. So,
From what you've been informed, is it is chances. There are chances that it spawns in the normal forest, but it's very low. Most of them end up spawning in the tundra.
okay.
That's why I'll check the forest first because it's a lot safer,
Yeah.
and it's sometimes that happens here.
Or it
Not very rare,
was
not very common.
It was safer to check the forest first. Because it randomly appears. And, well, it is a small chance that it would appear here. We figured we would take the safer option, searching here first. And then when we couldn't find it, he decided to go search the tundra on his own.
Well, Jose is also interested in the tundra, so surely there's something there that's worth looking into.
Yes, he did say that.
Which might be mildly problematic if he finds it first.
so it's amazing.
No, he wouldn't be able to use it.
And you're certain of that?
Fairly.
For some reason, I doubt that.
Yeah, I have personal doubts. But Jose's just one of those beings that tends to figure it out. If he can, he will. And no one will tell him no.
What makes you say being? Is he not human?
He's from the Feywild, like me.
Interesting.
So, technically...
You don't really know much about the Feywild.
No,
You just know that it exists.
he's not human. Neither am I. Neither is... Well,
Sindri is the only human here.
Neither is the bird.
I wasn't going to say that because I would definitely...
What?
The bird isn't human?
I'm not a human.
I
I'm
am
still.
the only regular ass person here, and even then, that's kind of stretching it.
How could you?
You saw through my perfect
Bro, don't
disguise.
spoil things like that.
Wow.
Inconceivable.
So, if he is not like you, what is he?
Unknown.
Whenever you try to mention anything about this at this point, you find that the words get caught in your throat and nothing comes out.
Even the word unknown.
Yep. Anything else that is to describe him farther than what you have does not seem to come out.
Ancient horrors
Yes.
beyond
Nope.
our comprehension. Nothing?
Nothing from y'all either.
Yes. The word yes. What is he? Yes.
You can get that out.
More?
It seems like
More?
More what?
No.
Just more. The word more.
No, it doesn't come out.
I don't think.
You just figure, you see whenever she's doing this, instead of like talking or something like this, you just hear go, he's... And just kind of, she gets a thinking face on it. She's like,
trying to find the right word type of thing.
just kind of trying to think of like what to do. Like how to describe it is what it looks like. Just like, how do I describe who he is? Mm-hmm. You feel like you're wording, like you're actually moving your mouth and like, yeah. But from everyone else's perspective, you're just like...
I don't think we're gonna get too far with this.
It seems like I should pay him a visit sooner rather than later.
I would not recommend that. I would personally recommend you avoid that circumstance.
What would that be?
That's for me to know and me to not say.
Another way.
How far away is the tundra from here?
Can I say that we can't say?
No. You try, nothing comes out.
I just think I should pay him a visit sooner rather than later since we're going to the same area.
It'll just be better for
Better
everyone.
numbers.
We'll deal with that when we get to it then.
Oh, into the conversation earlier, it's about a day's travel to the tundra from where you are.
Roughly a day's travel from here.
Denver, can I pull up the map?
Of course you can pull up the map. You just activate the map on your wrist and you see weird glowy thing coming from Saber-Tooth Tiger. Or not Saber-Tooth Tiger anymore.
She's not anymore.
Pirate now.
Which
Angry
is the same
pirate.
thing you
Angry
saw
pirate.
when I pulled mine up.
With a blue, like, light up. You also saw it earlier with Garrus.
Yeah.
Are there any tunnels around?
Why?
To our map.
Can I see your map real
I
quick?
don't think there was. Because you were... I don't remember where we were. You pointed to a little door that you had. Oh, here. This is where we got changed.
Y'all are here. Well, over here.
Yes. Oh,
This
but
is
that
where you
was...
stop. This is where the crack was.
Oh,
And that's where the main city is.
yeah. There's something that... oh, yeah. Because it wasn't actually marked on there. Because it was... You updated the little...
Yeah.
shape.
You get updated as you arrive at places.
So what is
It
it?
just wasn't marked.
Now, you notice that there is one red dot that is north of your current location in the direction of the
Oh,
tundra.
my map.
What does red dot mean?
Red dot means a
Tunnel.
tunnel source.
So we're...
Okay, tunnel source.
So,
Got it.
what is that?
It's
You see this, by the way.
a gift of some sort.
The red dots on it, star. Mostly blank.
Are you okay?
Does he know this is... Does he know
Roll
anything
a
about...
general intelligence check?
Because this one looks a different Yeah. It's being updated.
Well, that's
as
why
we go
he's
there.
doing a general
9.
intelligence check.
You don't know what the continent looks like. You know that y'all are on a piece of land surrounded by ocean
Hello?
via,
And-
close to the ocean. But you don't know anything. You don't really know what it looks like. You never really had a map or
My
any reason to
thinking
really
cap
look
is
at
not
one.
turning off.
Are you okay?
Denver.
Yes.
Are you able to like scroll around on the map, or is it stuck in near where you're at?
If you wish, you can zoom in and then scroll around with stuff. But more or less, where it pulls up is like the max view of the map.
Oh.
So like I can see the entire map, and I can like zoom into certain areas. But it's the entire continent.
More or less. There's some edges cut off.
Yeah. I'm going to look for important cities that I care about and see if there are any tunnels nearby.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll text you the
I was
one
gonna
I
say, text me
want to know.
specifically what you're asking about there.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, once again, what's all that?
It's a weird technology we found in an old city once upon a time. And we got branded with it. And now we have this.
Okay.
It's weird.
Would you
and
like to
it's-
see what the symbols look like on their hands?
I have art.
It's weird and it's hard to describe, and it's another thing on my skin
This
that I
is what
can't
it looks
remember.
like on Alara when she shows you.
Okay.
The weird circle
Yes,
you
it's going to
bit.
be really sad
Yeah.
when you have that, but you don't have this note.
Yep. Well, this is something that I got. This is what Rakshas look like. They're all encompassed in... Where is it? They have a circle of gold around the symbol. And then it's not a block like this. It's just little wires. They just more or less make this shape. It's just very few far between going down. And there's a band on their wrist with wires going up as well. They're not always connecting. But that's what it looks like golden wires, like circuitry.
Okay.
But it's like, you've never seen circuitry, you've never seen anything like this, it's just weird.
Once again,
But,
the fuck is it?
you got Rakshas,
It's weird and it's complicated. It's beyond
Garrus's-
our understanding,
or not
and it's.
Garrus's.
I think I can. It's
Alara,
another thing on my
Garrus,
skin that I
Sindri.
can't take off.
and there's Rain.
What's a map?
It's how
So
people
what's a
figure.
map?
It's how people figure out where they've been.
A map is a thing that that other people have drawn that shows where things are and
That's
can
right.
help you figure out where
And
you
that's
are and where you need
Scarlet's.
to go.
Oh,
Mine's in big show and tell form.
You were the first one that got one.
I know.
Most of the time, this is different, but most of the time, they're pictures.
And paper. We
I
just
just can't-
I
got.
worked with plenty of those.
We just had.
This one's a little more fancy.
good for you.
Only hurt a little to get.
I've had worse.
It hurt a lot at the time.
Yeah, do you want to roll another deception check? Don't insider.
Like I said, I felt worse.
Alright,
So you said the tundra was about a day away.
Roughly.
So do we want to leave sometime soon and maybe camp out in like the foresty area? Because you said that's a little bit safer, and then continue on so we're there about midday? Or
What
do
day
you
of the
think?
month is it?
The 26th.
When is the next?
We just
We
had one.
just had the full moon.
Yeah, I was like, we're...
Okay.
Literally yesterday.
I think it was not the 26th.
It should be.
Which no one has explained
keeping
to
up with
Raksha
it.
why she woke up feeling like
It is-
she just
it is
fought
March 9th.
like
March.
an
How
army.
do you have it
Because
that
she
far?
Because you did find an army.
We had.
Yeah, but see, no one has explained why she feels that way.
You never asked.
I mark out one for each day that you had. The 7th is whenever
was-
the full moon was.
He woke up with a point of exhaustion and then had to go to work. Did you think I was very talkative?
Probably not. I missed everything she said.
Are you okay, Bird?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, fine.
No, she's also a
Insight
liar.
check.
Inciting that bullshit.
Roll a deception or persuasion, depending on what you're
I'm
doing.
not lying.
So roll a persuasion check.
23.
I want to do it.
Yeah,
And then do it.
push it.
Well, you know what?
That's a 23 without the dice and a 28 with it.
Keep that in mind. You're not rolling against me, you're rolling against her.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, no, my charisma's not that high, guys.
What'd you roll?
Like, I may have proficiency in persuasion, but it's my charisma is +1. It's literally my lowest one. There's no
So what's your total?
I literally can't beat anyone's rolls even if I roll a nat 20.
Well, it affects potentially Bradley, so I need to know what your total is.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. What was his roll?
He has a thing to where if he rolled twice and then he rolled a dice, if it affects the outcome, he burns a dice.
Yeah,
let's see
what
what
are the
burns.
two numbers?
What was the first one?
23 and then 28.
Yeah, I literally can't beat the numbers unless I roll a nat 20. Do you
Doesn't
think I
affect
roll
the
a nat
difference.
20?
You could. Did you roll a nat 20?
No.
No.
Okay. Then that does not affect the outcome. Rox
I
seems to be
have
telling the truth.
+4.
Rox just seems to be telling the truth. Can I have some Dewey gummies? Can I have some gummies? Dewey ones.
Okay.
Roxy seems to be telling the truth.
I believe you. For now.
For now.
So guys, I don't think we ever decided the game plan. Are we getting back on that ship? Or are we through with them?
am kind of less inclined to. I mean, you can captain, can't you? Like, we'll be fine with you, right?
I raise you one
Absolutely.
That,
I have a.
Does
I have
anyone
a
care
ship
to
that's-
explain
Why is it so big?
the fuck happened?
Yeah, there was a situation. So the full moon happened, right? You know, you never feel good during a full moon, do you? Or like the day after?
I am aware that most of you are undead. Yes.
that's
You're
a,
getting a
What?
point.
that's a
What?
recent, that's a recent development. We're getting
So,
there.
Raksha,
Can I have
what
a
happened
drink?
was, we were just told nothing. We woke up, and then the door was locked.
Yeah, Roxy was still Roxy for that part.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you were
was.
there, right? All that?
Yeah.
We decided to leave.
Yeah, no, I remember going into a weird forest thing.
Yeah, so in the
There
weird
was some weird stuff.
in the
And
weird
that weird
Some
forest thing.
gravestones.
In the weird forest thing, there were
Yeah.
a lot of. It turns out the entire crew are cursed with like a weird undead skeleton werewolf thing. I don't quite know. And if you
This is
got
all news to you
bit
now.
by one, it would turn you. And I'm going to point to the ones that can affect it.
Point to Garrus, Alara, and Sindri.
Garrus, Alara, and Sindri. Those three are a little more undead now. I was close, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm good like that.
my skeleton exploded.
You
It sucked.
became very angry, grew in size, and killed a lot of them.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you went sicko mode, dude.
That explains why I felt like I was hit by the ship.
You basically were the size of some of these things.
Dude, you like face tanked like 5 of these things. And they were not small.
At least we didn't fight the one Browse did. That took off half of
I didn't get
Yeah, I
like
went to
weirdly double infected, right?
Yeah,
No, I think that they tried and it didn't quite work.
They don't know about Ralph.
You told them
Oh,
to fuck off.
I can find that out easy if you wish.
Find out what easy.
If you
No, great. Now you guys get to
Anything will be
join me in
fine.
the great time we have during full moons. Trust me. You'll love it.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Doubt
Can
that.
I insight to find out what she's on about?
I'll let you roll and such it.
See, here's the thing, Raksha. When the full moon rolls around, another personality comes out and sort of takes over your body and decides that she wants to commit murder. and
Yeah,
arson.
I still know what the fuck you're talking
Hey,
about.
Denver, 23.
We are acutely aware.
You're not fully sure, but what you can understand is there is something that
Trying to
seems to make her more aggressive on the full moon. You're not sure if it's just biology, arcane, or
I mean, technically, would it be
Disease.
biology since I was born like this?
yeah, you're not sure if it's like biology, an arcane thing, or something. But what you can pick up is that she gets a lot more angry and aggressive on a full moon.
She hasn't had a rabies shot.
But I went to go talk to Jose about it, and he was just being a right a-hole.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, it sucks shit.
And I'm not dealing with
Okay,
that.
yeah, kind of like, you know, I mean, no one else was picking up gold douchebag vibes?
No,
Oh, I
was.
was. I was just interested in what he was and what I could potentially take advantage of for it, I guess, but not worth the payoff.
Well, on the bright side now, though, Scarlet has her own ship.
And whenever
I
the
have multiple ships.
Oh, exactly.
whenever the full moon rolls around, you have some mosh pit buddies.
Hey Ragnar, do you know anything about playing cards?
I wonder if that would be his.
You're telling this rando about these playing cards. What's
No.
wrong with you?
I asked him.
I mean-
what type of cards?
Just your
You
standard
know,
deck.
playing cards. It's just your deck's pretty big.
I mean,
Tripping on the potatoes.
I open up the nightstand and pull out a deck of cards.
Yeah, pulls out a deck of cards. It's like 2.5 by 4 feet. the cards are.
Yeah.
I feel like a child.
Playing cards. You and Rocksha could play poker.
I was mostly asking if you know about these, and I like
Roxy,
showing
you still
tarot
need to teach
cards.
us how to play.
Yeah, I'm learning.
I've asked a few times. You just say, no, I'm not in the mood. Or no, the work was hard. And you just stop doing it.
Okay, Rockstar actually started teaching me a little bit.
Guess what? You're not going to be working anymore. You have to teach us.
I'm stuck.
Wait, did all you guys ask too? Was I the only one she was teaching? No.
I'm stuck.
You're the favorite.
Yeah.
I know how to play poker, Karis.
I'm
She refused
good
to
with
teach me.
sitting on someone's lap.
She offered to teach me. She was.
Do you?
I forget the hands sometimes, but I know how to bluff like a motherfucker.
Raksha, to board my ship, you have to teach me how to play poker.
Board my ship.
I mean, I kind of just honestly assumed you knew how to play poker.
What pirate doesn't know how to play poker?
She looked up dominoes, guys. Leave her alone.
Sentry is average intelligence, and the average person knows how poker goes, but does not remember all the hands. At least I assume.
No.
You know. how
Also,
to
just
play
because
bluff
my
poker.
character is good with poker, do not ever ask me anything to do at all with poker. I know
I
nothing.
don't know how to play. I don't know how to play poker.
No, just don't. I'll just roll for it. I don't care. I just don't.
This is kind of gonna be shit.
Captain looked down upon gambling on his ship.
I mean, you don't always have to wager something with poker.
Interesting.
I'm getting a reading.
Happens.
I was just
You can
To
also
be fair, where I learned most people bet things like flesh and blood. So, you didn't want to lose.
doing it again, apparently.
Alright, so Alara is currently doing a tarot reading against your newfound friend.
Friend is a very strong word.
Your newfound potential employer.
Alrighty, thank you.
Cecil Elliott.
So,
What was
I'll
I
let you
supposed
decide.
to do?
I need to know.
Here.
Gordon.
If you damage these, I will personally end you myself.
Damage it. I want to see it.
Cool.
I don't think she will.
I don't think Alara heard that small bit of Raksha lore.
What was it?
you didn't rehear it. You were dealing out poker. You were dealing
I
out
wasn't dealing out poker.
tarot. You were doing out tarot.
I'm gonna let you know tarot's not loud. Your son in the water is.
Usually Alara's
Yeah.
the one that's like, write that down, write that down.
Like, I wouldn't have been loud. Just
It's just in person is difficult here.
Depending on your
said-
point of view, it's either.
Raksha, would you like to repeat what you said?
When I was talking to Scarlet about poker, Scarlet said that their captain was against gambling. I mentioned that you don't always have to bet something, and then I said that then again, where I learned poker, everyone bet flesh and blood, so you didn't want to lose.
Did your parents bet you on a game of poker?
What?
I don't think her parents are the ones that taught her Sentry.
Pretty sure her assassin, her mercenary assassin shit did.
So what? Do you like? If you're playing the game, does everyone put a finger in the pot?
You have all your fingers.
I mean, if you're stupid.
Oh, clearly, my mistake. Why would I ever bet a whole finger? That's just
Pretty
reckless.
cards.
thanks. They were a gift.
Depending on your
Someone I
personal
don't
point
see
of
very
view.
much anymore.
Where'd you grow up
And
again?
that's how we went to jail.
Raksha? Like, locale?
Mm.
So, what was the
I
country?
mean, I was born in a tundra. Not this one.
What was that?
Were those the
A tundra, incredibly specific.
No, these weren't. These were just personal.
Depending on your point of view, they are either neat card tricks or they're fortune telling.
Look, I'll give you the assignment map myself. I lived in a forest. Good job. Who would have guessed?
I thought you lived on the ocean.
I lived in a forest before I lived in the ocean.
Okay. I lived in a forest too.
I'd tell you guys where I live, but
Your
then you don't-
forest is messed up.
You lived in a sailor.
That's not entirely incorrect, but it's still
From
a forest.
everything you've told me, your forest is a hellhole.
No, it's not.
Doesn't sound very good.
Dude, he came from well, not necessarily your forest, probably a different neck of the woods.
A few hundred miles away. Something
But
like that.
still, that is... If he came from something vaguely related to that forest, that's a little fucked, my dude.
Which are we talking?
I mean, it's not that it matters where I'm from. There's nothing left there, anyways. So
No, Jose.
Oh, Jose.
Oh.
Technically,
Wait,
it's
what?
not quite like him. I come from a free state of it, but
Nope.
it's fine.
Were you talking about your place, Rockstar?
I'm not quite
Yes.
like him. That's about all you get out right now.
Was it just bad conditions? Raiding? Pirates. I don't think pirates would go to the tundra without a reason. No, there are a couple of crews dumb enough to do it.
That's how you
One
met!
of them we killed.
That's how you
One of them we
freaking
killed.
met!
Yeah, we met because one of the crews was dumb enough to do it. That's fair.
No, she's like, I retract my statement.
No, she kept it.
So if those weren't the cards you were asking about, which ones are?
Well, we can't tell you unless you know.
It's
So
kinda
if
like-
you ever
if
know,
if you see
we'll
it,
know.
you'll know.
Yeah.
Like your thing.
Why don't you let me see it?
Because we don't know if we're
Because-
gonna lose your shit if we do show it to you.
Are you gonna become part of our crew?
And at this point, you have already wrecked my kitchen like it is your own place.
I didn't do
At
that.
this point,
So are we?
I'm going to assume yes.
Wait, we're moving kind of fast here.
Okay. If you're going to be
Have to
part of our
decide to join the
crew,
crew.
and you're going to possibly...
Wait. We do have other people to consider. You shouldn't even hold someone that tall.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. You're cutting out really badly.
You shouldn't even hold someone that tall? I didn't think we had wholeheartedly agreed. We were at least trying to go on a small adventure.
Now we got another mouth to feed.
Oh my.
And it's a big one. No thanks.
The ship holds 40 people, at least.
You
I
count
mean, that's at least two.
Y'all were being...
Plus
And y'all
the
said
80
we were rude.
undead that are used to...
You destroyed my kitchen.
Still mad at that.
I didn't
Destroyed is a
your
very
kitchen.
strong term. I brought in a
You
bunch
tracked
of...
blood on my rug.
Your kitchen was very clean when I got done with it.
Excuse you, those weren't bleeding. I gutted them and cut them and bled them out on the way here.
While you were a
I
cat.
rinsed the plate off.
I rinsed the plate. Love to do the thing, but I rinsed it off.
Your weird
Only
maid
messed
thing
with
didn't
all
have to
those
clean a
bills.
single
Now
bit of
they're
that
doing
kitchen.
later.
It's
Calcium.
The maid is currently cleaning the kitchen.
I peek around the corner.
Ray,
Not because of me.
Ray,
Interesting.
come on, man. You were 10 feet below like sea level for digging a hole.
I cleaned what I did in that kitchen.
yeah, but maybe it has to sanitize. Maybe it doesn't trust you.
They doesn't know where you've been. And the
They
trace.
don't have a door. Why are they going to sanitize?
I'm trying
Anything
here.
could just walk right in.
They don't have indoor plumbing, so probably no sanitizing things.
Tell me, do you see any other fucking buildings around?
The one back there.
We haven't really got a chance to look.
That is a tool shed
It's still a building.
where other people inhabit.
Well, we haven't been in there yet, have we?
It looks like a large tool shed. Somebody could probably live in it.
No, we haven't. But that's not the point. Potential, yes. I don't know. This was bouncing back to the previous comment of like if he would be joining us. Well, shouldn't we figure out if we, can get along before we do that?
Oh, I get along with him well.
Except for, messing up his kitchen.
I can learn to be
You know
nice.
what? Sure, hippie, whatever you say.
See? I get along with
Wait,
him well.
why am I a hippie?
I'm a hippie, not you.
You were not the one so
Oh.
fascinated by a tree.
Well, yeah.
You didn't have a tree boner.
Because she's part tree.
I mean, then she just like picks up like a vine that's. These are attached.
Yes.
I have like 3 little leaf tree dudes currently residing
Fuck those guys.
in my feathers, if that counts. Oh yeah, they hate him for some reason.
They hate him for a very specific reason.
I didn't
They
do
just-
anything.
Stare.
Well,
You know
Wait, I have more
exactly
than
what
3.
you did, you scoundrel.
so
Wait, there's more.
You need to collect them all. This is like the end game collectible. You have to get every single little
There is
dude.
there
By
is
the end of it, I'm just gonna be a
1,623 leaf dudes hidden throughout the world.
Really
Find
comes
them all.
How could you with her
At the end
sister?
of it,
And we did a
fucking
magic item to have like a house for the tree
Fucking
dudes.
will too. What?
If you wish for that,
So,
something we might be able to find.
yes.
It's not that I don't necessarily think this would work out. I just also don't know you.
Raksha, Scarlet, Sindri.
I also sleep with the dagger strapped to my thigh.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be I sleep with Garrus. I don't know why that's a statement I thought was going to
that
come
rang
out
I
of
thought she was going to say I sleep.
Because I'm like, we're getting there.
I thought she was going
Just
to.
before you ruin my chance.
I thought she was going to say I sleep in the nude. That would not be out of character.
I thought her statement was going to be I also sleep with Garrus.
I thought it was gonna be
I
something.
have
We
4,
almost fought and died
sorry.
together.
4.
It's okay, LR. We tease you because we love you. Well, specifically those two.
Wait, do you not even like me?
That's not what I mean, and you know it.
Damn.
So,
So back to what I was saying. If you're going to go with us, then yes, you can learn about the cards. You gotta help us with the personal mission.
what does this mission entail? Is it the one you explained to me earlier on the beach?
Get Simba.
Well, part of it is getting rid of magic werewolf aids.
I
I'd
thought
say
it was-
that's pretty
I
high
thought
on the
it was
docket right now.
Like a thing, like the.
Oh yeah, you
Shade
wouldn't want to
from
end
his
up like
hair.
me. I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, what?
Black line.
God damn it, that's not what I mean, you know it.
What do you mean, like
Like
you
the
bird?
shade from your hair, and then I really
Like
hair,
in
just angry at
was
the
not
full
putting a shade there.
Oh.
And so it's
Well,
like-
I mean-
was
Like I
no,
said,
it's
angry
not.
at the full moon.
I mean,
Raksha, you get
The man
angry.
in the moon called her a mean word one day.
Raksha, when the moon rolls around. Raksha, when the moon gets.
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me that story.
So,
Raksha,
DM's gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back.
when the moon rolls
Y'all can
around.
keep talking and let me know if anything important happens.
Nope. You're just gonna miss out. You better.
You being a
be quiet.
lycanthrope gives you. You being
hold
a
my
lycanthrope gives you sick ass powers and punching people in
I
the face.
hold
really
my
well.
free action of
When the moon
talking
rolls
until
around,
the DM gets.
You get angry.
oh no.
When the moon
Not
rolls around for
talking.
the three of us, our skeletons explode. That's what I'm trying to fix here. It's not anything to do with being a
Yeah, and then
lycanthrope.
you're put back together in the morning, are you not? That's how the whole crew ended up like that, unless...
Yeah,
What
but
if you learn how to
Is
control
there something
like
I'm not understanding?
it hurts like a bitch, and I don't want to risk spreading it to the people around me.
Personally, I
You're
would
an
take my
adventurer.
chances with being
Everything
knocked out.
you do hurts like this.
I'm
I'm
sure
pretty sure
Scarlet.
at this point, just living for me is painful.
I'm sure.
At this point, Rain just walks up to Ragnar and he just goes, "So these are the playing cards we're looking for," and he just has 3
Oh
in his
my
hand.
god.
And y'all give
They look like normal ass playing cards.
and y'all give Aramis shit for being too open.
I know, right?
He's
He
equally
really
bad.
just wholeheartedly said, "Yeah, we can totally just tell him everything."
Yeah, look at
Take
our
him with me.
look at our special magic doodad.
I want to take him with me.
You want to keep him?
He hates me.
Exactly. I want to take him with me.
He's not stepping foot on my ship yet.
Disney princess wants to adopt everything. Got it.
Rockman, I want to take him.
Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
You mean as an adventurer party, right?
Look,
It's an adventure at the party, right?
look, he seems like
Yes.
he seems like a chill dude. I just don't want to be. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's up to you.
You
Just
know
know that
what?
if you join our group, you have to see this every day.
You know what he hasn't done?
Have you say anything about rats?
Or backhanded stabbing.
Yet.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't going to say backhand stabbing. I was going to say stabbed in back.
Just
I regret.
I think I'm missing context here.
You feel like you're missing context. You've been traveling with me.
Yes, and the fact that I'm missing context makes it worse.
We're a bit eccentric. It's funny.
It's
It keeps the
complicated.
sanity.
How is
In
wounding
check.
one another funny?
The beautiful times of this town called the Crack.
Yes. This is near what? What was it? The mountain's ass?
You know, it's fine. I'll just lay it out. Whenever we first met, I lost control and I almost killed him. There.
It was an accident.
It was very much an accident.
All
as a
because
result.
For the second and third and fourth times.
All because I said, and in the speech I say, Sindri.
You see your eye twitch a little. Just...
Hey,
And
we're
what?
working past it. We're working past
Deep
it.
speech.
The point is, it was an accident caused by things in my past that I have little to no control over.
So, originally you started with 2 liability threats that would potentially kill you, and now you have added an additional 2 with the undead curse thing.
To be fair, like I said, I was born with it, like they just got it.
You are
So they'll
good.
be a little bit
I understand.
psychotic.
I mean, they're not on my hit list, so I'm not, going out for them. We'll see.
Hit list. What do you mean by that?
Wouldn't you like to know, other boy?
Gotta stick around long enough.
Indeed, that's why I'm asking, is it not?
Yeah.
Child.
Do you know what a hit list is?
Little beans.
That is why I am asking.
Okay, so
Why are you
these specific details we won't get into because that's not mine to share. But a hit list is a list of people you want to kill.
Or
Sindri, you don't even know why I have a hit list.
I can fathom a guess.
I don't think you actually could. And that's not trying to just say you're too stupid. I don't think you could actually fathom the guess of why.
I said fathom a guess. I didn't say guess exactly who or why. What kind of pirate doesn't have a hit list?
That's a fair point. Mine's a little longer than the average, though.
Oh no, I have.
you like to go above and beyond.
I
I
have.
can see it.
I have no doubts, but I don't want to assume.
Why
We have a
would
long to-do
anyone
list.
want to disrupt the peaceful balance by doing that?
By killing
Because
people?
they deserve it.
Did you see peaceful balance with like the same context as pirates? That's just funny.
Also, did you just
The
ask
peaceful
why would we want to
balance
kill someone?
Of life as a whole.
So,
Should we take back this invitation if this man apparently doesn't like killing?
Life just in general has rarely been peaceful or balanced for
Do
any
you have a
of us.
problem with killing?
Oh no.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out this hit list.
You see here, pal. Death is just a natural part of the cycle, right? Everything happens at some point.
It is.
You don't, right? Just part of it. I
he
Just
I messaged something
tend
in
to
journal.
accelerate that ending.
If you don't have your phone, do you?
I just put it on the charger. That was
You
why
know
I'm in
what?
my room.
To
Fantastic.
be fair,
Here you
gravity
go.
is a natural cause of death.
So,
We are not discussing causes of death.
Ah.
I didn't miss anything, got it.
It's not bad.
People have a hit list because for one reason or another,
I
there
don't know
are
what he
people
speaks.
on that list that
Yeah,
they
you
want
probably
to
need to ask him
die.
if he speaks it.
It could
It
be.
might-
Do you
Yeah.
speak Infernal?
Yes,
Then you hear her whisper
I
this to me.
fucked up. I fucked up.
One time, this tavern person said,
Because I
gave
say that
me
to
really, really
him and he
warm,
nods.
Like, slightly warmer than room temperature
Language-
beer,
language
and I
is
think
cool.
they're on my hit list for that too. So find out.
Damn it! I have to learn a new goddamn language.
It's okay. I told you I'd teach you Sylvain.
One of the ones he doesn't know though.
I don't think he knows Sylvain.
I don't really have a hit list so much as I have a hit zip code. Just to whom it may concern over there.
Oh no, we have a
Just
hit list. I wrote it down. I can go back and find it. We have one for you, and I pointed Scarlet, and for Proxa.
Well, the thing.
Do I not have a hit list?
I don't know who's on my hit list.
Yours is literally gods.
That one's at the end. It's going to be a lot harder.
The things on my hit
But
list,
Not a
their
hit
language
list.
doesn't really translate very well.
It is.
I'm sorry. Wait, did you say gods?
Oh shit.
You were there for the conversation, Scarlet.
Check your phone.
I don't think I was, actually.
Yes, you were. It was when
Right.
we told them about your hit list.
Oh.
And then we talked about Rox's hit list and Alara's hit list.
Okay,
I still don't know who's on my hit list.
let's get back on
Scarlet
track.
was drunk at that time.
We're colorful and arguably.
Oh, Scarlet was drunk at the time.
Carla was
Yeah.
rambling about her happy times on Captain Parval's ship.
So maybe she does not know about Alara's hit list.
Yeah, you do not know about Alara's
Oh
hit
my god.
list.
What is that?
I did not know you spoke that. Very interesting to know.
Interesting, very insightful.
Aww, you
My
can
bad.
hear us not talk back and forth anymore
Well,
without
let's
people
talk
knowing.
about hit lists. Have been entertaining. Let's get back on the
Why
main
do you know
subject.
that? People don't know that. Just free will.
You understand?
Yes, the main subject. When are we leaving here?
Would you like
Scarlet.
help with your undead issue or not? And possibly the lichen issue.
I very much do not want this condition. It works for Raksha.
What like an issue?
I don't think she wants help for that. Or maybe she does. I don't know.
She doesn't know about segment. She doesn't know it is an issue.
Part of I was born with it. Did you not understand?
She
does know
Like
about
both my parents were lycanthropes.
Yes.
She just is not
Like I
aware
said,
that
she
it has,
doesn't
like, an
know about
alternate
segment.
ego.
Yes.
Well, would you like better control over it? Would you like to possibly
The full
find a
moon
way
thing
to be rid
is-
of it?
Natural. You can't not have that.
Then would you rather have more control over it?
Why don't we start small before we try to...
I have control over it the rest of the time. It's just for the full moon that I have no memory.
Very well then. There is still the matter of your undead issue. Would
While
you like help with it?
while lycanthropy can work out for some people, it does not currently work out for this.
Oh my gosh, please say yes, you want help with it.
Shut the fuck up! I'm getting to that. Yes.
It's
I
a
will.
simple yes or no.
I'm sorry. The
Not
last
to
time
be
I said it was an
character.
issue, somebody
Huh?
got unhappy.
Not to be in
That wasn't character.
The last time.
Okay.
Do the others
Huh?
wish to be helped with
Yes.
the undead?
Please.
Very well. Give me a few minutes.
A few minutes. Wait,
But
like
you can
now?
do that? Like
Now?
just
Denver,
erase it?
I cast divination.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
What you doing?
What's that do?
I offer incense, a small bit of water, altogether worth 25 gold,
Alright.
to ask a single question to my god about a specific goal, event, or activity. The DM offers truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. Spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion.
Alright. What you asking?
Is there any possible way to deal with whatever undead affliction has befallen these three?
Alright. Before we continue this, how do you set up your small little, like, altar thing to do this spell? Like,
Just walk into another room
just walk into another room?
that already has one set up.
It's like
Alright.
I already have an altar here.
So, specifically, you see this, you go to the small area that is set aside. There's a very large one, and then a very small one next to it. As you know, one's for your father, one is for you.
The small one is for him.
And specifically, whenever you go up there and you ask your question, you see it's decorated with some nature-esque vibes, some nice carvings and stuff like this. Leaves. After a few seconds of asking your question, expending your spell, and throwing your water upon the altar, you see the leaves start to move ever so slightly. And as this happens, your eyes start to glaze over. And then slowly you find yourself lifted up from your body. Go to the tundra. The answers and solutions are there. And then, as you are there floating up into the sky more and more, you start to see the tundra in front of you, the hard wall that you've known, that you don't usually ever go past because of the dangers. And then all of a sudden you stop and you feel yourself falling from the sky. And right as you make contact with your buddy, just seconds before, you see an image flash into your mind. You see a cave that is completely covered in snow and ice, with icicles forming at the top, almost making a grinning, evil mouth, with trees that have fallen on top of it to look like eyes. And then you are in your body.
Okay. Well, you're walking back to them. Well, I have roughly determined where the solution might be held.
You already know where?
Yes.
Or that was clear.
That was... Do you have like a library in there?
That's fucking awesome.
You're more than welcome to come and look.
Okay.
You go in.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you see off to the side two altars, one smaller than the other one, very almost similar in every aspect. You see a large bed. You see a smaller bed.
Yeah.
Mm,
You see a large dresser. You see a smaller dresser. And that's about it.
A large dresser. Honestly, it's like, look, big one, little one, big one, little one. Except they're both large to us.
Yeah.
Like one's large and one's giant.
There you go.
Oh, that's
my
how.
God, for answers.
Yeah.
So what we gotta do, stick our left foot in, stick our left foot out?
If only it were that simple.
So then, what do we do? Or where do we go? You technically
We have
said where.
to cross the hard line going into the tundra. And in there we will find a cave covered in snow and ice, with icicles hanging from the roof and mouth.
It looks like a mouth with the icicles like their teeth.
With icicles hanging from the roof of the cave and growing from the bottom of the cave, and trees fallen on top of it, making a rather evil, menacing looking type of face. And the solutions will most likely be there, if I'm understanding everything correctly.
Oh, it's better what we had an hour ago.
It's a bit more of a direction. Oh. Though I can imagine the tundra is quite large. And we have a lot of things to find there. Yeah.
On the way.
And apparently this former captain of yours.
It's fine.
So anyway, like I mentioned, maybe we could leave now, get some rest in foresty area, which you said was sort of safer, and then be there about midday tomorrow. Anyone else sounding like a good idea, or are we wanting to just...
You could possibly get halfway to the hard line by the end of the day.
That would be good.
Although, we should probably figure out sooner rather than later the logistics. Like, we still got a month, but we should probably figure out the logistics of what's going to happen whenever the moon rolls around again.
Well, we
on
can just
that
go
other
and we can figure that out later.
Ignore the problem until it becomes a problem. Yes, I
No,
agree.
I have a solution. Hey, Scarlet.
Shoot.
Will you
That
knock me
didn't
out
work
again?
But what?
Next month, whenever it's a full moon, just knock me
I
unconscious.
really wanted her to just reach over and call right now.
You know, I do have an idea.
Half of me hurt.
Oh wait, no,
I will
I can be in
pull
the
out-
net. I can't break it.
I will pull out the like gear ball thing we got. We could always just throw you guys in here for the night.
What the
Gear
hell
ball?
is
That
that?
would-
Remember that dimensional puzzle
Remember that
sphere?
puzzle that
I
Rain
didn't know
That
she kept it.
Yes.
Yeah,
She did.
yeah.
Elements
Scarlet,
configuration.
you see, all of a sudden, Scarlet pulls out the interdimensional puzzle sphere.
It's another configuration.
Karis is terrified.
This is terrifying. You see half the party just like, ah! The way through
The
the sphere.
metal ball.
It's
It's what's
It's a
inside
Lipin's
the
configuration.
ball that counts.
You know, that's a fantastic backup plan. I would prefer to just stay in the net. Thank you.
We can do that.
We don't have enough nets for everyone.
I mean,
Yeah,
We
knock
know
out
the
the
way
other one.
out.
I don't think it stays the same.
That's not. We haven't figured that out yet. I mean, I could go find out, I guess.
No.
You can start
no,
opening it.
No.
If you wish.
No.
Start making
Oh,
some
actually, I'm
checks.
starting to open it. I turn a dial, flip a switch.
It literally
Are you
Bolt out.
trying?
I'm walking away. I'm like,
No.
no.
It
Okay.
needs a lot of hands to touch it.
We're just bolting out.
Nice.
judging from the reaction of the other half of your party, could you at least
All right.
go outside?
Just because, Scarlet, high or low?
Low.
All right. Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, I'm just like, just turn a dial, like, alright, fine, we don't want the idea, and I'll throw it back in my bag.
I didn't know you kept that damn thing.
Yes, there's more in there I want.
I want
There's like 7 rooms. There's got to be hundreds. I want all of them.
Your ambition
I'm-
knows no bounds.
You're talking to a pirate, and you're confused why I kept something.
Remember the
It's
last?
shiny.
Remember the last time when the shiny stuff we took out of there?
Shiny!
Dust?
That's my
Sorry,
favorite.
say again, Bradley?
Oh my
Do you
God.
remember the last time when we took shiny stuff out of there? It turned into dirt, like actual dirt.
No, it didn't.
it didn't.
Dust.
No.
No, it didn't.
You still got it.
All of our
It's
gold
just
is still
the
fine.
one that one person did, snapped it and just kind of disappeared into like arcane dust and just the one. You're like, yeah, see, look. And it just.
You know, we could probably turn that into real money somehow.
He did say
And
that
I
there
bet
was a
there's a
way.
bunch of special goodies in there.
He said that there was a way.
Yeah. And I bet there's a bunch of goodies in there. This thing has probably a lot of wealth inside of it. And I planned on finding it one day.
You
Then we
know,
can go in there and make that frost thing decide to stop parading around.
Sure, why don't we just go in there and give him some muffins and ask him to politely stop?
How many?
No, I was thinking about stopping it forever. That'd be
creatures do you
easier.
know?
You're gonna melt my little funny guy?
oh, personally, the only one I know closely is
Has he got that big dog that appears to be
He's a
made
wolf.
of ice?
don't be mean to him.
Don't.
And now this one is
It's a
talking
bear.
about some frost thing inside
I think I
this
can take the ice thing now. Come on.
incredibly small
Let's go inside.
sphere.
It's magic.
It'll be fun.
No, it won't.
So,
The cards.
Just the cards.
That once we collect more, then we'll go back.
What if there's a card in here? You never know.
We'll find it later.
what is the deal with these fucking cards?
They're collectibles.
I don't know, they're magical or something yet.
They're worth a lot to us.
This one lets me twist the weaves of fate itself.
That you never use.
Shut your bitch ass mouth.
I could sacrifice my life to heal someone with a card I have.
Let's not do that.
You, when
Why not?
that would be
Shits.
That sounds like a bad idea.
It's a perfectly fine idea.
That dog is a card.
It is quite challenging.
He's not a dog. I'm so sorry they're being mean to you.
Sorry, he's just a card.
He's just standing there. The expression has not changed.
Sure, I am just an elf.
Roxo, do you like the idea of going into the sphere for the night during full moons?
No.
I bet.
I just said
No.
Verna, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
No?
They're assholes.
Not really.
You have yet
Here's
to
the
tell me
question:
anything.
how long would it
But you
be?
could go. You could go kill the thing.
Fun fact: you notice
I'd rather
that
not wake up and be like frozen in a block of ice somewhere.
y'all spent a considerable amount of time inside the sphere, but whenever you exited the sphere, only like a second had passed IRL time. So keep that in mind with your
That would be
future
horrifying.
with your future endeavors.
Spend a year in there to spend a night and like, nope.
So yeah, we could spend a year in there and then have like a day go by instead of real world time.
Fucking Lotus Casino.
I mean, if I'm
It's
still...
a hyperbolic time chamber.
You're right.
So we are
A
continuing to walk.
hyperglycemic Rhine chamber.
Okay, I had said we had started walking because I was like, we're gonna
Alright.
be.
So you're
moving.
walking back to Jose's base camp. You're walking to the quote-unquote hard line.
The hard line.
If I never see Jose again, it will be too soon.
Aww.
I'm gonna be on my broom and like just practicing
All right.
flying.
Roll me an acrobatics or athletics check.
The hard line sounds like the name of a whorehouse.
No, that's a crack house.
That wasn't one of the ones that was in your best.
Sounds like
Not
Denver tried
anything
to.
hey,
Sounds like Denver tried to, have some fun with One Piece, but decided not to get too close to One Piece.
No, I definitely wasn't.
I never made that connection. I was in a campaign that was almost
What?
exactly right for One Piece.
Literally, there's a grand line, a red line, and Denver
What
went
was it?
hard line.
Acrobatics or athletics?
I never made a connection.
Acrobatics.
All right, which total?
17. All
right. Yeah, you're getting pretty good with it. All right, so I assume that you're taking the lead on this.
No.
I need a survival check.
I'm just sitting
Can I
guarding
survival
through
check?
trees.
No.
You're not really leading the path here.
You don't want some help here.
Nope, totally I am. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna lead it.
It goes the wrong way, and we're like,
30.
no.
All right.
Good, excuse you?
On your path,
What?
upon your path, you noticed at one point that you were getting close to something that could be considered potentially dangerous, but due to your long time spent within the jungle,
Never
you're able
trusted
to traverse it off to the side and continue the walk without trouble. Night falls.
What kind of double proficiency stuff?
Do you have guys?
Night falls. Where would y'all? How would you like to divvy up the watches?
Me and Rain could probably split them.
All right.
Or Scarlet, whoever wants to volunteer,
I'll
I
take
guess.
2 hours.
I can watch for 4 hours and then sleep for 4.
Yeah, I was like, so can me and Rain.
I'm gonna go and make sure you.
You don't want to
Ren
do a
goes
watch?
to a 3.
Fair point. Me and Scarlet could handle them.
All right. So, Alara, roll me a perception check, and Scarlet, roll me a perception check. I will ask for Alara's first.
I am probably going to go to sleep because I'm very tired from work.
No.
And I'm struggling to stay awake. That's why I've kind of stopped
I
being
sit
able to
down.
roleplay
I don't
very
climb
well.
into trees.
I'm like,
If you wanted to hang
Very
around for a
tired.
second, this is I will inform everyone else this. Whenever we get to the line, that's where we're calling it tonight. So if you want to hang out for a
Oh.
little bit longer.
okay,
23.
fine.
All right. As your watch goes on, you hear some animals in the distance, but nothing comes close enough to be a bother. Scarlet,
24.
with your watch, you do hear some animals getting close, and at one point you see a bush that's near you start to rustle. What would you like to do?
I'll throw a rock at it.
You throw a rock at it. The rock comes back at you.
Wait a second.
Can I catch it? Don't have the missile snaring, I catch it.
All right. Roll.
I don't.
You gotta see how much damage you reduce.
I reduce it by 12.
All right.
Sorry, no,
you're
no,
fine.
yeah,
You,
12.
you catch it.
Like,
I'll
I
throw
would
it
be
harder.
awake, so I will.
Roll an attack roll.
I'll be awake
Ranged.
when
Here.
Scarlet's awake. I don't see shit because I'm distracted by my.
Attack roll with range. Am I proficient with rock?
You are not proficient with rock.
20.
All right.
Ridiculous.
You hear it.
Oh, what?
You hear it. Like it hit something
Just
of
hits it.
flesh.
Yeah. Okay. Scurry off. Get away.
2 rocks come at you.
I will see which one I'm gonna catch.
All right. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, I will catch that one.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes.
So we're catching
So I
the
can catch
first
one
one.
that'll
Got
smack me
it.
in the face.
All right. All right. So roll for your first one. That's gonna hit you.
Like, if it does less than 5 damage, I catch it.
It does 5 damage.
Yeah, I catch it.
And then you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage from the second one.
It smacks me in my face.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Roll
I cast
perception.
Moonbeam on the,
it
No,
just
it's good.
obliterates the goddamn thing.
I was gonna say roll me a perception check real quick.
Sure, I'll do perception.
Would you like to cast Moonbeam though?
No, not yet. I'm doing... Perception?
That little fairy thing that we
Seven.
played with Scarlet.
Almost a nat 20.
You rolled a what?
27. I was
Alright.
going off from a nat 20.
As you get hit in the face, you see the bush rustles again, and then it just kind of goes off into the distance. The rustles do, but at one point you see what looks like a little bit of red of a tail.
There's a
A
squirrel
red
that
tail.
threw a rock.
Does it look familiar?
Yes.
There was your mom.
I will throw a rock after it, not really try to hit it just like this.
Disadvantage.
It was your monkey.
Disadvantage? Sure.
Jeez, guys, why can't you have
Um,
nice
17.
demons?
You do not hit.
Really?
Yep.
Darn.
So that's what happens on your watch.
Yeah.
Nothing else happens of note,
Someone else has.
And everybody
a
wakes up?
demon, Sure.
and the adventure continues.
Except
Roll me
it's
one more.
just
I'm
like-
gonna eat my good berries for HP.
All right, eat your good berries for HP.
Eat your good berries, peasant.
Yeah, because you did already take your long rest beforehand. So yeah, you got to keep that 9 damage.
26.
26. All right. The day goes by perfectly fine, and as the sun starts to rise in the noon, y'all finally go from behind a wall of trees to all of a sudden there's a small opening in front of you of about 5 feet, and right on the other side of the 5 feet, the trees start again, but it's a really weird perspective. Right as soon as the tree starts, there is snowfall. There is a good 2 to 3 inches of snow on the ground, and snow is just constantly falling slightly in this area. There's like you look to the left and look to the right, it's no like deviations like would naturally be in nature. It is just a hard line where this stops.
I wonder where the hard line is.
Who could possibly fathom why it's called the hard line?
That makes so much more sense now.
I would have never guessed.
And whenever the snow seems to hit where, like, as it's falling, and where it hits where the wall is, it seems to almost just disappear. So, as y'all arrive upon this weird and mystical area, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo!
Thank you all for tuning in. Bye! Tabitha, go get some sleep.